What's good? What's good? This is Stico. This is Stico, the podcast. Hey, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Y cómo estamos, mi gente? Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. ¿Cómo estamos, man? Hey, look, la salud. La salud. The health is well. Take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself. Because there's going to be a moment in your life, man, when you can look back and be like, man, did I really take care of my body? Hey, man, I'm about to retire. I'm here in the hospital. Like, you got to think about all these things, man, because it's going to be a moment in your life where everything just ends. And I think Les Brown said it best, you know. What do you want when you're laying on your deathbed, right? And you got all these things that you could have done, and they're looking at you and saying, man, we could have done so much. And you didn't take advantage of the moment. We were right there with you. Why did you give up on us? We wanted to do this. You wanted to be an artist. You wanted to be a scientist. You wanted to be an engineer. You wanted to do cars. You wanted to do a mechanic. You wanted to do music. Whatever you wanted to do, just do it, man. Because it's going to be a moment when you do that, right? Once you reach that point, let's just say, for example, for me, right? I'm going to still do music. But there's going to be a moment in my life where I'm going to be like, okay, I reached everything I could. I did everything I could. Got my platinum plaques, got my Grammys, got it all. But then where's my farewell song, right? So, you know me. I love watching UFC fights. I love watching boxing. Porque estos cabrones se agarran a puros chingazos, vato. Un knockout clean. I'm like, whoa, man, I'm standing up. I'm getting hype and everything. I'm like Joe Rogan, like, oh, what just happened? I'm like him, you know. But... yo, man, things happen. I remember watching Robbie Lawler, his last fight, man. He went out like a champ. Clean knockout. And, man, I was in tears, man. The man was speaking, man. I was like, he took off the gloves. He put them down. I was like, oh, man. I remember watching Robbie Lawler when he got the lip cut. And he was like, come on. I was like, man, I'm into stuff like that, man. And I'm like, he giving up the game. Oh, man, that hurt. Now, hijo de su, man, this fight right here is gonna be it's a do or die situation, man. Tony Ferguson, Paddy Pimblett, hijo de su, it's happening. That fight is going down. Y'all remember when Tony Ferguson and Khabib was about to happen, and it didn't happen by about 100 times. It didn't happen. Ah, man, never thought we'd see Tony Ferguson go down like this, man. I'm a big fan of Tony Ferguson, y'all. Man, y'all seen how many videos I done dropped about Tony Ferguson. I feel like the man, he should have, sometimes, man, you gotta put it away, man. You gotta just say, you know what, enough is enough. I gave everything to the sport. I did everything I could. He has fought some of the greatest, except Khabib. And I'm just like, man, just, bro, ya párale, vato. Ya es suficiente, vato. Te están ganando a puros chingazos, güey. They beating you, man, left and right. Bobby Green and put the beats on you and they choke you, bro. I was like, Bobby Green choked Tony Ferguson? How? There ain't no way, bro. I was rewinding. I'm like, rewind that fight again? No, man. I mean... oh, my goodness, man. Y'all don't understand, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Tony, see, y'all young people, y'all don't understand. When we used to watch Tony Ferguson, when he was in that winning streak, he was El Cucuy, cabrón. He was El Cucuy, God. Man, could nobody beat Tony at that time, man. At his prime, at his best, with the blonde hair, with the cut, the haircut with the waves. Man, no, the elbows, cut people up. He did them dirty. And then COVID hit. Then Justin Gaethje hit. I was like, oh my goodness, man. I never seen Tony get beat like that in my life. As many fights I didn't watch Tony fight, I never seen him get scratched like that. Now he's fighting Paddy Pimblett. Look, there's two ways to look at this, right? Tony wins. He runs up, goes on to the sunset, retires, and calls it a day. Let's call it a day. I don't see no title fights in the future for him, man. I just don't see it, man. Then top tier fighters at 155. Hijo de la chingada, bro. This is gonna be it's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be hard for you to actually beat those guys that you already fought, a few of them. Is it 155 or 150? I can't remember, man. I always lose track. That division goes to like, it goes 125, 135, 145, 155, and then 170. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a big gap we're missing right there. But that's not here there. But Tony Ferguson, man, that's the way I look at it. If he loses, come on, bro. Come on, man. Somebody say, hey, Tony, we love you. With all due respect, bro. Just leave it alone, bro. This ain't for you, man. Go do something else. I don't know what you want to go do. Hey, start a podcast. Bro. I'll listen to you. If he loses. Now, Paddy Pimblett, you know, he had a little wave going. But his last fight was a little shaky. Y'all saw it. He didn't win that fight, but they gave it to him. And, he got to prove us that he's able to be that dude. If he beats Tony Ferguson, hey, look, Tony Ferguson been losing, but hey, you got him in your resume. Let's get back on that solid win that could solidify you to say, hey, okay, he ready for some action. You know, let's see what he brings. If he don't bring it to the table and he barely beats Tony, throw him in the basura, cabrón, porque ese also. He goes against Errol Hawani. I mean, he hijo de la chingada, bro. I can't stand when people go against, you know, announcers, podcasters. Come on, bro. Really? You need to stop. But this is make it or break it moment. If Paddy Pimblett beats Tony convincingly, just mops the floor with him, oh yeah, we good. But if he over there struggling with him, and you don't know what to do with him. He like, I don't know, man. I don't know where my fighting, man. I'm lost, man. Somebody put me in the ring with this guy. Why? If he gives me that kind of energy, Paddy Pimblett, you might want to rethink your career that you want to choose from. You might want to go to Bellator or PFL, somewhere else, bro. Because UFC got some monsters. You know what I mean? So, but it could go either way. I don't know what Tony Ferguson be talking about. He just getting in his prime. I don't know where that's coming from, bro, but you need to stop. You just need to go ahead, go in that fight, win convincingly, and retire. Let it go, bro. Let it go. If you lose, retire and let it go. Paddy, if you win like convincingly, just continue the journey, my boy. Continue. If you lose, you might want to rethink about where you want your place in UFC, bro. You know, all this dancing, all this hype that's out the window. You're not a prize fighter, because as a prize fighter, we got to see you win some fights that we like, oh, that just happened. That just happened. Yeah, he got knocked out. The reason why Jorge Masvidal just took off, he took off to the moon, is because he came in there with that flying knee against Ben Askren and just, que chingazo, right? After that, the next move was very important. So we say, go. You know how the story goes with Jorge Masvidal. Yeah, he's still one of the best. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all quit disrespecting my boy like that, man. But Paddy Pimblett, this is your shot, man. This is your shot. If Tony Ferguson pulls it through, I don't know what you do with Tony, because I don't think Tony wants to leave like that. I mean, who do you fight him against? I mean, you know what I would do with Tony? I'll be honest with y'all. You beat Paddy, run it back against Bobby, run it back against the guy that you lost after Bobby, and keep running it back to the people that you lost to. Let's see what you're about. I don't know, man. I really don't know, man. But yo, man, y'all let me know what y'all think. Is this the fight that's going to make headlines, that's going to take the main event show? I think it is. Because this fight right here will determine who needs to give it up, or who might have to, make some adjustments. But we got to figure this one out. Paddy Pimblett versus Tony Ferguson. Never thought I would have said that. I was like, chingala, but that don't even sound right. But we're about to find out, man. We're about to find out. It's about to get nasty. Where do I put my money on? El Cucuy, cabrón. That's what I put my money on. I'm sorry that if he loses, I don't care. I'm going to put 100 on Tony, man. Put a little cool 100 on it. I'm going to put money on Tony. And it's 3 rounds. So he better come in. Tony better come in there swinging for the fences from the gate. He got the energy. He got the endurance. He got it in him, bro. Just go for it all, Tony. Don't you go in there in the first round trying to figure it out, in the second round slow down, in the third round pick it up. No. Put the foot on the gas and just go. That's what I want to see. I want to see somebody get knocked out, cut up, bleeding. I want to see it all. This is the fight that is the make it or break it point. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Hey, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on all your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with me, gente, at the side. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website, r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. All right, one. What's good? What's good? Hey, this is Stico. Hey, somewhere on here, there's a link to my music page. Y'all go check out the music. We got video, visuals. We got audio. Trust me, we got some dope music. When you get a chance, subscribe to that channel as well. The music is on there. Hey, let's keep this rolling, man. Y'all know what it is, man. This is Stico. All right, one.